Hey guys, Iron here. I know this video was a long time incoming since I last did the basic fail stacking, so let's talk about advanced fail stacking, or failing to stack most of the time. As you all know, or maybe you don't know, I'm not a big fan of using Reblat to fail stack on. Sure, the armor is plentiful and cheap, as you just buy it from the Velia Blacksmith, but I find it 1. A waste of time, and 2. A waste of resources. Sure, now that the priest is in the game, just got patched today as I'm finishing this video, it's a bit better, but I've seen people in my guild go Pri Duo on Reblat to use as a fail stacking item, so it's more like failing to stack in my book. Anyways, the chance to upgrade Reblat is just way too high to get a reliable stack made on it. I sometimes tap to plus 15 on a 6% chance 2 times in a row on green gear, and I'm sorry, but that just wasted 15 to 30 blackstones with a value of roughly 10 million silver, and then you extract it or lower it back to 14 and then tap it plus 15 again on your last fail stack you wanted to quit in on. Anyways, I'm not having it. I just don't like Reblat. Alright, so the way I do my fail stacking is that I just buy a plus 13 item, usually a helmet or gloves, that has plenty in stock for repairs at a cost of 50k or 60k on the central market. This should cost about, this item, around 9 million silver, and repairing it back to full around 500k. Yeah, sure, Reblat is like 5 times cheaper to repair. I will use this plus 13 item up to a fail stack of 10. Remember, you can use cheap accessories up to a stack of 3 to 5, so then you can use this item to like 6 to 10. If it goes to plus 14, stash it away for now, get another plus 13 item, build that 10 stack first. Then I would switch to a plus 14 item up to a fail stack of 15 to 18. I would not try my luck to go beyond 18. And to go to 25, I would switch to a weapon or a sub weapon that is plus 14 to try and finish that to 24, 25. Going beyond 20 is a serious risk, as you're likely to blow that fail stack, unless you get really lucky. But having said that, on green gear it should be possible to build a stack of 30. I just have not done it personally. It always goes to plus 15 well before I get past 25. And on the subject of a 25 fail stack, I have a hard time just getting it to 20, and I would sometimes just use a duo armor item that I want to upgrade as a basis to gain a few fail stacks on. If it fails, great. If it succeeds, it's still awesome. You got an upgrade for like an alternate character. I would also often rotate my duo armor at 20 fail stacks back to Pri to build a larger stack. In the end, it's only a 15 fail stack to get it back to duo, but if that duo went to try, I would have still one in the end. Always fail stack with a purpose that in the end will benefit you or an alternate character in some way. Never fail stack to just fail stack. Got an alt with the prize sub weapon? Use it. If it fails, you get a stack increase. If it upgrades, you end up with an upgrade, and there's no loss to be had. You win on both occasions, or you can sell it and make some money back. Now let's get back to the plus 15 I failed to fail stack shizznizzles that happen so frequently, even more frequently on Reblat. I repair it and I just put it back on the central market for 13 to 15 million silver. Do I lose money on it? Yeah, most likely. You're gonna lose money regardless what method you used with fail stacking. At least this way you start with a plus 13 and you don't have to visit the priest every 10 clicks. Sure, you can get to 25 on Reblat, but I ain't going to use 100 or so blackstones to finally get there. Now, they did add the Blacksmith Books today, so you can save your fail stacks. I will do a video where I'm putting away a budget of 100 million to see how much plus 15 or plus 20 books I can make using green gear or Reblat. I need the books anyway, and it will make for a good experiment. I will use 100 million on green gear and I will spend 100 million on Reblat, and in the end we can see how many books I can make actually. So yeah, it's gonna be great. and I'm gonna be losing 200. No. Those books that I get are gonna be useful. Remember, always fail stack with a purpose, and if you can get a 30% on a Pri to try, it's good. Now, enhancing accessories, you will want 70% for Pri and at least 40% for Duo and 30% for Tri as a good rule of thumb here. Also, make sure you first make all your accessories Duo before going for a Tri attempt, and when going for attempts, build all your Pris first so that you can optimize your fail stacks. Don't be doing Pri Duo Tri in one go. Do 5 Pris first, then try your next 5 Duo attempts, or depending on how many Pris you actually made, because even if you lose, you still get the stack going. And finally, don't blow up accessories you are using. Just don't do that. I always, when I have like 2 Duo items from something and I wanted to attempt a Tri attempt, I don't use the item I'm using. I just make a new Pri, make a new Duo, and I will try to, well, try that one, not the ones I'm actually having equipped. So yeah, get another Duo first before attempting that Tri. And if you are unsure about something, do it tomorrow. There is no worse feeling than blowing up all 10 rings because you just had to attempt to try that last Duo too. Well, if you had kept it, you would still be even or have had a profit. The fail stacks I use for accessories is 18 for Pri, 28 for Duo, 34 to 40 for a Tri attempt, with maybe a few crowns from a costume, because let's face it, costumes are pretty cheap right now. Still are. They will be cheap for a little while ahead as well. Anyways, I've started rambling at this point, so just remember, accessories are going to be a business. Always keep a backup, and no, I'm not looking at the Azula ones. So yeah, I hope this video is gonna help a few people out there to build their fail stacks up to 25. This is Iron out.